Happy Monday, everybody. May the 4th cue all the Star Wars jokes. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. I am still pulling off from the 5 p.m. no equipment workout. It was good, not too bad, but it is very hot out here, which is definitely changing the workouts quite a bit. So welcome to Monday. Welcome to the equipment class. You don't need too much equipment. Honestly, you could do this even if you don't really have anything. You could do it with canned soup if you needed to. So what we've got first part of the workout is we have an every 2 minutes by 4. So for a total of 8 minutes, you're going to do 8 Renegade Rows. So you're going to need a pair of dumbbells there. If you don't have a pair of dumbbells, then what you can do is just do a shoulder tap instead of a row. It'll be great. So ideally you have at least a minute there of rest because those get pretty tough. If you've done this before, then you know. And then for the workout itself, we've got 4 sets of 25 squats. We're looking for 1 dumbbell or 1 kettlebell or an empty barbell. You can use any of those as an option. You're going to hold it in the goblet position or the front rack position. You're going to do 25 squats. Put that down. You're going to do 20 burpees. And then you're going to go into 15. Let me check my board here. Yeah. And then we're going to go into 15 hang power snatches. So if you have a dumbbell, then you're going to alternate arms. If you don't, then you have a barbell. You're just going to do hang power snatches with your empty bar. So not too heavy really at all. If the light bar is just way, way, way too light, you can put a little bit of weight on there. And then you're going to have a minute of rest in between each round. But don't look at that and think like, oh, this won't be too bad. I have a minute. This is going to hurt pretty good, especially if you're pushing the pace. So that's our workout. This is 5 p.m. This is our workout for today. Let's get warmed up and get going. Put that somewhere where I can see it. Let me adjust this real quick. Just want to see if there's anybody on Zoom. All right, good. I want you to find something to put your foot up on top of. I don't know if you can see that. Anything that you have around that's not going to fall over on you. You're going to get that foot elevated, toes pointing forward, some bugs, and you're going to hinge at the hips, lean forward. Keeping your torso tall, so not just rounding over and slumping here. Keeping your torso tall, leaning into it, feeling that through your hamstring. If you've been doing the waterside challenge of 8 miles and 1,000 squats, you may be feeling those squats. Maybe a little bit tired, a little bit sore, maybe just a little bit tight. Switch legs. It's a good challenge. I wanted to finish that in like the first part of the week and have kind of Sunday through Wednesday to kind of take a little bit of a break. So I finished that on Saturday. It was good. It's a good challenge to get those 1,000 squats in. Although I think the burpees might have been worse. I'm not sure. You're going to pull back and do a quad stretch here. If you want to take this into the floor or against the wall, you can do a couch stretch and take it even deeper. I'm just going to use both hands. Really pull that back. It's going to be a lot of quads and hams. Well, it's just going to be a lot of everything, honestly. Yeah, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt me too. Switch legs. Don't sleep on any one of those movements. It's going to be a bit of a longer one, I think. We'll see. You guys probably go faster than me. I'm not the heat is getting to me today. I went for a run and it was hurting me. Didn't do as well as I wanted to because I was feeling it. All right, you're going to get down. Take those feet wide, and then you're going to come down towards the ground and get that one foot up. Pull the toes towards your shin. You can sit back on your heel if that's easy for you to do. It always takes me a minute to get into it, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. I can feel that down through my inner thigh. And switch. Other side. Again, I'm pulling my toes towards my shin. And I'm feeling this through my inner thigh here. When the video is lagging, I always give the Zoom just a minute if somebody's going to hop on it. If nobody does get on it, by the time I'm warmed, I shut it down and the video usually clears up a bit. Come back. Center. Straddle legs. Legs are straight, reaching out to those toes or reaching back through. Take those hands, walk them out. Hips to the floor. You can bring those legs a little bit closer in like you would for an inchworm. Push back down dog. Try to get your heels to the floor. You can even do some kind of shifting. I don't know if you guys can see that, so let me switch. Shifting here. Take that left foot, reach up, and get into runner's lunge. Pushing the hips forward. I'm going to take my opposite hand down, push my knee out, opening my hips up even more. Hips are tight, and they're going to get tight. Going to get into pigeon pose now. Then I'm going to take it down to the ground. Hope you guys had a great weekend. It was nice weather. I was outside for a bit yesterday in the shade. In the sun, it was very warm. You're going to come out, switch legs. In the sun, it was warm, but in the shade, it was actually very nice. Tomorrow is Cinco de Mayo, and it happens to land on Taco Tuesday. How lucky are we? Opposite hand down, push them out. And into pigeon. Come on up. Down dog again, just hold. Walk your hands back. Come up, reach up to the sky. Relax. Grab a PC, broomstick, anything you might have that you've been using in that fashion. You're going to do some pass-throughs. I have to hold pretty wide so I don't have my hands. We had the same schedule this week as we had last week. So 8 and 9 in the morning, 5 and 6 in the evening. Tuesday and Thursday, we have social hour at 7 on Zoom. And Saturday, we have 8, 9, 10, and 11. Okay, you're going to put that on your back now. And some good mornings. Warm up and engage the hamstrings, the low back. Stop there, point one toe down. Some circles, reverse direction, and switch feet. A lot of squatting today. Reverse direction. Okay. I'm going to do the flagpole stretch really quick. Arms are not locked out, but mostly straight. Side to side with your hands. And stand up, you can put that to the side. All right, what I want you to do, give me 5 air squats, please, while I shut down the Zoom since nobody's on it. Okay, that should be a little better. But my computer is really heating up because it's so hot out here, so I hope it's going to be okay. So you should be doing your 5 air squats right now. And then let's get some wrist stretching. Yeah, good. Hands back towards you, fingers pointing towards you. Sit back in your heels as much as you can. Try to keep your palms on the ground. I feel this right now, down through my forearm into my wrist. I'm just going to hold there. Need a breeze or something. Warm. Okay, turn your hands over so the backs of your hands are on the floor now. And it's just gently. You're not putting all your weight in like you would or like you just did for the other side, because you do need to be a little bit more gentle on this side. And then now you're going to sit back. So it's the back of your hands on the ground, fingers still towards your knees, but you're a little bit more supporting your weight in your lower body than the last stretch. Okay. I like to do a little bit of some stretching where I'm moving my wrists through some motion. Okay, we're going to do one more stretch, kind of that face down scorpion, just for the chest. Because we're about to do all those burpees, all those renegade rows. Lay down here, arms out. You're going to roll over to one side. This hand, it can stay out, or you can bend it for some support to push off and push back, get a little bit more of a stretch there. Should not be out of breath right now. You're just kind of breathing and moving through the warm-up, stretching, getting warm. Benefit is that here in Florida, we're already warm because it's warm outside. You're not dealing with snow or anything. Switch sides. Start thinking about if you don't have a dumbbell, how you're going to get through these rows. I'll give a couple of options. Okay, so let me start going over what it is. Normally, we do the renegade row where you do a push-up, and then you row right, row left, and that would be 1 rep. I'm going to mix it up a little bit because we are about to do all those burpees with the pushing in it. And I'm going to take it to just the row portion. So a good tight plank position. And you're just going to row left, row right, row left. That's 1 rep. Now, if you want to, you can elevate that by doing push-ups and doing what we normally do at the gym for Renegade Rows if you want to. Or you can do what I'm doing and take the push-up out. You can go heavy, you can go light. But ideally, if you have dumbbells, you're using those dumbbells. If you don't have dumbbells and you have kettlebells, you can do this on kettlebells. It's going to be tricky if you want to do the push-up version. It's a little bit of a different feeling, but you still can do it off of 2 kettlebells. But if you only have 1, well, you could do a push-up with 1 arm elevated and then do 1 row. If you're not going to do the push-up, you're just rowing. And you can stay on one side, or you can switch. So if I had this and I was going to do the version without any push-ups, I would come here. My feet are going to be shoulder width apart. I can row, put it down, switch. Or I can stay on one side and row that way. Now say you don't have dumbbells or kettlebells and you really don't want to use a household item because it's just not heavy enough, but you have barbells or you have plates. Then you're going to take out the plank position. You will stand up. Say this is my barbell. You're going to hinge, and you're just going to do bent over rows. And you can add those push-ups in or not if you want to, but they should be heavy if you're doing just a barbell. Cool? If you don't have any equipment at all and you're not interested in grabbing a household item, you can do, I would probably, if I were you then, is I would do the push-up version into shoulder taps. So you're here, you do the push-up, tap, tap. And that would be your version of a renegade row. okay? If you have the ability to chat in the chat box and you have a question, drop it in there now so I can answer anything while I get the clock set up. I'm not going to put the clock in the view because I want it over here so I can see when the 2 minutes are up. It's too hard for you to see over there. So yeah, that's the Renegade Rows. You're going to do 8 every 2 minutes. So this is going to take 8 minutes to complete. You can do the push-up version or not do the push-up version. You can do the push-up version for half of it. It's really what do you need to do? You know where you need to challenge yourself. So make it difficult for you where you want to. Alrighty? Let me get the clock set up and grab a sip of water. I'm not seeing any questions. That's good. That means I explained it at least enough for you to understand. Okay. Good, Tracy. Glad that works. You can get your own box set if you want to follow along. Alrighty. Are we ready? Yep, no questions. 10-second countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Feet shoulder width apart, core tight, pull to the ribs. Four, 8. Each side, left and right, counts as 1. You got to do both. We're 45 seconds in, so you still have plenty of rest if you're not done yet. If that wasn't enough, you can do the push-up version, like I said, or you can go up and wait if you have options. Still have a minute of rest. You can do this from your knees if you need to, like I showed in the example. You guys all right? You all were silent on there. Usually the chat box is going. Got 30 seconds till we go again. $20 seconds. You definitely want to be done by 1 minute and 15 into it. So you want to have at least 45 seconds of rest. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Start a new set. 1. 8. That time, I did the version with the push-up in it. So I'll probably alternate. I'll go, because we're halfway through. There we go. We're 1 minute into that second set. You should be wrapping up your 8, if not already done. I will do another set. I'm going to alternate. So a set with push-up, a set without the push-up. So it'll be half and half. You want to be done with those 8 now. If you're not, stop there and rest. You've got 30 seconds left before we do our third set. Do that. 15 seconds left. 10 seconds. With the dumbbells, you want to try to keep them under your shoulder, not out in front. That's the tendency, is to have them extended out. 3, 2, 1. Eight. Good job, guys. One more set for me. We're 45 seconds in. Make sure you keep moving on those. It's not supposed to be fast, but it doesn't have to be fast, but you shouldn't be just kind of taking your time just to take your time. You want to try to get those done in as big a sets as possible. All right, we're a minute 15 in, so you should be wrapping up those 8 if you're not already done, so make sure you get enough rest. We've got one more set to do. Then we'll start prepping for the workout. I am going to let the time run out on that fourth and final set and go all the way through those 2 minutes, even though I know you're probably not going to be using all that 2 minutes. "20 seconds till we go for our fourth and final set of the Renegade Rows. "10 seconds. So hot. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Four. 8 for me. Like I said, I'm letting that clock run all the way for those 2 minutes. I'm gonna stretch out a little bit more while I'm waiting. So if you're still working, keep it up. Doing great. If not, stretch out whatever else you need to. Knowing what's coming. Come on, guys, you should be done, or within a rep of being done. 30 seconds left in that 2-minute window. "15 seconds left. All right, guys, pretty much done with that. Okay. You only need, if you have 2 dumbbells, you only need 1 now. Okay, let's get set. I'm going to put one of these away. Leave one of them out for the workout. All right, the workout. You do it again. I'll go over it again. So you have it in your head. 4 sets with a minute of rest in between each set. 25 goblet squats. I'm going to be using this dumbbell in the goblet position. 20 burpees. You know what those are. You can do jumping or no jumping, depending upon what injuries you may be dealing with. 15 hang power snatches. Doesn't say you have to alternate, so you can do, 8 and then 7, about halfway. There's one off. You can do these with barbells, like I said in the very beginning of class. So if you're going to be doing it with a barbell, you want to have an empty barbell or a pretty darn light barbell, just like Box Tribe says. You do not want heavy weight for this. So I've even gone a little bit lighter on the dumbbell than I normally would, but you don't have to. I just know how I'm feeling today, and I know how hot it is and how this is going to feel. So you do what you need to do, what you can. If you're doing the barbell, you're going to have it in the front rack position, squat all the way down, squat all the way up. If you have the snatches, snatch grip. You're going to stand all the way up on your first one. Then you can go all the way down to your knees, not past your knees. Power snatch, stand up. Okay? And you're going to just repeat those for those hang power snatches if you're doing barbell. If you are not doing barbell and you are doing kettlebell, you can go bottoms up on the kettlebell, hold it in this position. You're going to squat, right? And do that for 25 reps. And then you'll do hang kettlebell snatches. So you'll have the handle and you'll do just right there with the kettlebell. Same thing as the dumbbell, but you know what it is, the difference there. Change my screen because I have to go back there a bit for some snatches. Okay, so with the dumbbell, it's going to look like this. I'm going to hold it right here, the head of the dumbbell. You could hold it here if you wanted to, and if you're just really struggling, you can put it on your back. But I'm going to do my best to hold it here and squat. Right? And then I'll put it down and do burpees. And then I'll hold it here. And I will go right to the knees, hang power snatch. And I'll do, I'm not sure how I'll break it up. I'm going to see how I do when I get there. But I may do 5, 5, 5 and alternate which arm I start with for each set. I might do 8 and 7. Depends on how I feel after those 20 burpees. If I'm feeling good or not, which I probably won't feel good. Let me know if you guys have questions. You guys have been super silent on me thus far. Like I said, it's easy to think, oh, I got a minute of rest. It's not going to feel that bad. I'll have a break in between. Well, these are high-ish reps of, especially for the burpees, complicated, challenging movements. So you do want to make sure that you have it in your head that the minute rest is going to go by pretty quickly. All right, there's 4 of you. None of you are talking to me. I feel all alone. I'm going to have 2 clocks going, like I always do, just to back up. 25 squats, 20 burpees, 15 hang power snatches, minute of rest, 4 sets. Are you ready for this? I've just got time running up. Nobody else has done this today, so I don't really know how long it's going to take. Oh, somebody wrote something on the board. Ready. Thank you, Tracy. I appreciate it. Okay. You really need a clock just for the purposes of, that's good enough. For the purposes of calculating your rest out, the minute rest in between, because I'm sure you will be going at a different pace than me. So you're going to want to be able to see it on your own. You really can't see that, so I'm just going to turn it around so I can. If not, just take a break in between if you really don't have access to a watch and go as soon as you're able to. Count to 16 in your head, whatever the case may be. Cool? All righty. I think we're ready. And if you have to, you can always just drop the dumbbell. Not drop it literally, but put it down and do it just regular air squats. Okay, guys, 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10. 15. 20. 25. Here we go. Ten. 20. $14, $15. Rest a minute. Whew. By far, worst part for me, burpees. You know, you go through periods where they feel okay. They felt okay for like the first part of quarantine. And then they've just been feeling terrible. That's why I went like super slow motion on those. It is what it is. I'm pushing myself from where I'm at today. Not where I was a year ago or a week ago, where I'm at today. So, not long of a break. I'm going to start over. Not going to think about how long this workout may be. I'm going to put my head down and focus on the next set. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Let's go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 10, 5 more. 20, 14, 15. Around the same time I did in the first round. Halfway there. Good job, guys. Oh man, that heat is getting to me today. Focus on those deep, calming breaths when you rest. Getting that heart rate back down as best you can. I have 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25. Ten more. Fifteen. Good job, guys. Finish that third round. You're doing great. Hurts me too. You can see it. You get to watch me suffer. I don't get to watch you suffer. I guess this is payback, huh? For all those times I'm standing there yelling at you, go faster! Pick it up! That's why you should get on Zoom. So you can yell at me. Go faster, pick it up. One more set, guys. Oh, it's the burpees, man. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 5. 10. 15. 20. 25. Oh, man. Come on. 5. 10. 15. 20. Come on, come on. 8. 15. 'Good job. Come on. Unless you're already done, then great job. That was good for me. That was a challenge. It's tough. The squats were more so just kind of like, at least for me, just kind of like an annoyance, like, they hurt just enough for me to be like, eh. But the burpees actually just hurt. And those snatches were fine. They were just my breath, my heart rate was high from the burpees right before it. Otherwise, those were inconsequential almost. Oh. And I felt ready to start a set, except for that last set, that 4th set. I felt ready to go after each minute, but I knew those burpees just hurt. And I went slow. I know I went slow on those burpees, and they still really hurt me. Like I said, burpees have been crushing me lately. They've been hurting. I still do them. I do the things that hurt, but it hurts. Drop me a note in the chat when you're done. I'm sure you guys finished before me, right? Because you guys are awesome. Coming up on, let's see, 19 minutes in right now. I finished at like 7:25 or something like that. I think it might have been exactly 7:25. So good job, guys. Come on. Oh, that's good. Burner. Good burner. Those burpees, man. I don't want to do burpees again tomorrow. I don't think there's burpees tomorrow. Oh, yeah. And heat and everything. So I am going to go ahead and cool down those folks that are done. Looks like, I can't read it right from here, but I think Tracy is done. Good job, Tracy. And I think it's her nephew, Carson. Is that right? Usually he does it with her. So if I got the name right or if you're there, great job to you two as well. Go ahead and we're going to do an upside down, face up scorpion. Lay on your back. Pop those knees to 90 degrees. I rhymed. Take them to the side. Other arm extends out straight. This hand on the knees. You can come out. Yeah, we're just going down. And then come back to center. I want you to come back to center. Readjust your shoulders and your hips. You get a better stretch that way. Back up to 90 degrees. Fold over that way. Oh yeah, there goes my back. Popped. Kind of shifted back into place. Been having some low back pains lately. Woo, I hope you guys enjoyed that one. If you did the 5 and the 6 with me, let me know. I want to know who else suffered through that. Although the 5 was nice, it was kind of like a nice warm up into the 6 p.m. Hug your knees to your chest and hold. Rock up to sitting. Cross one leg over. Hug that knee to your chest. I've got leaves and grass all over me. Switch legs. See? Come on. Well, guys, hopefully we get to see you soon. We still don't have any word on that. We miss you guys like crazy. We hope you're staying well, healthy, safe, and having a little bit of fun on a daily basis. Let me know if there's anything that I can do or our team can do for you to help you out, to cheer you up, keep you motivated. We're here for you. Keep stretching if you need a longer cool down. Otherwise, guys, have a wonderful evening. I will see you next time.